Hi, I'm Dean with Old English Outfitters, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 best-selling handguns for the year 2023. Now, a few things before we get started. This top 5 list is for our store in our area of the country. We're in Dayton, Ohio. It is not for the entire country or the entire world. This is for our store. These are the guns that we sold and no one else. One other thing, we did compile certain types of guns. So there's a lot of compilations on this list. It stands for every type of that particular gun. So let's get into it. First off, number 5, the Taurus G2C. A very economical pistol. We find that a Taurus makes it somewhere onto our list pretty much every year because nowadays, Taurus is a pretty dang good company. They're coming out with good models and they have a very good budget option for pretty much everyone. If you don't want to spend big bucks, but you want a good serviceable pistol, Taurus is a great choice. Moving on to number 4 on the list is the Colt Python in all barrel lengths and variations. We are lucky enough as a store, we get a good number of these in, at least enough to always have them on the shelves in a variety of barrel lengths, and they're very good sellers, understandably. The Colt Python has a great in-house name and some cool history behind it. One of the more desirable revolvers that's ever been produced. And while the new ones are not as smooth as the old ones that were all hand-fit in-house at Colt, they're still pretty smooth. I would say the smoothest revolver trigger pull on the market currently produced today is going to be the Colt Python. So, understandably, it made it to number 4 on the list. Number 3, no surprise, the Glock 43X, one of our best-selling carry pistols. It has a few variations as well. Some colors that are offered, MOS, non-MOS, but we sell quite a few of them. We run sales on them, and it is a good, reliable CCW pistol. Much more usable for somebody who's big-handed like me than the OG 43. So, understandable, there's a lot of good interest in that pistol there. Number 2 on the list is the Springfield Armory Hellcat in all variations. Once again, the Hellcat Pro, the Standard, the RDP, color variations, all kinds of them. This makes sense to me along with number 1 because the company has been very good at not only producing a good firearm that is a reasonable price and has good performance features to it, but they also offer in-house deals. Springfield Armory's Gear Up package is fantastic, and they run it every single year, sometimes twice a year, giving you a bunch of magazines and a range bag and swag and all that, included with the price of the gun. Before we get to number 1, we do have some honorable mentions, some very good selling pistols that just didn't quite make our top 5. Number 1, and I think that my entire life there will never be one of those videos that does not have the Glock 19 in it. We will always sell a lot of Glock 19s until something comes out that just completely upends the entire market, some kind of laser pistol that holds 1,000,000 rounds. Number 2, the Zigana PX9. This is a very nice pistol. It's a contract overrun for a foreign police force, but it is a very nice pistol and comes with a good trigger, magazine compatibility with, I believe, the Sig P365, comes with a holster, and seems to be just generally good construction to the pistol. Optics ready and at a very low price point. So understandable. You want a full-size duty pistol. It's kind of hard to argue with how this gun feels and the price that you pay for it. And then finally, because we were able to get some in, the Springfield Armory SA35. This gun had a little bit of an infamous name when it first came out, just due to the unavailability of them, because everyone was trying to buy them. Everybody was getting back on that high power train. But a lot of the first run had some reliability issues, a few things that were wrong with them. But Springfield has since corrected all of those problems, and every model we have received since has been top notch. We got a very large shipment that we had on back order for some time. We got them, and we have almost sold out of all of them. All right, finally on to number 1. And there should probably be no surprise here. The Sig P365 in all of its variants. And I do mean all of them as in all 80 variants of the Sig 365. I swear I have an entire case that's full of nothing but 365s because they come out with a new one every month.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
And I honestly don't blame them. As good as that pistol sells and feels and shoots and performs, it was a true industry-changing pistol. It was the first of the micro compacts that was very small, comparable to, we'll say, like the Shield and the Glock 43 of their day, and held almost twice the ammunition. It has stayed at the top of the food chain pretty much since then, and is regarded as one of the best carry pistols for new and experienced shooters. We sell an ungodly number of Sig P365s, especially when you combine all of the variations, everything, the X, the XL, the Macro, the Spectre Comp, the Rose, the this, the that, the other, the 380s as well. There is a lot of them out there, one for pretty much every shooter. So understandably, the Sig P365 was our #1 seller of 2023. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. In addition, we do have an Instagram at OE Outfitters. Please go over there, check it out. If you like what you see, give us a follow. We will be going into our annual production break. We take a small break in the winter to try to crank out a lot of videos and content and develop some things for you guys to have stuff for you to watch next year. So we will be back early 2024. We thank you so much for another year of viewership. It is truly our pleasure to make these videos for you, and the fact that you guys are willing to stick around and listen to me and Alan talk this much, we're honored. Thank you guys, and we will see you next year.